Welcome, Cancer. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. General, no specific life area topic for the end of March through the end of April. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot for the reading and Somnia for clarifying. Please remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and check out your other placements. And let's get a couple more shuffles in, Cancer. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what the cards got going on for us. For you. I'm not Cancer. Okay. What do our Cancers need to know today for this month? Okay. Current situation. Knight of Pentacles. Past influence. Ace of Wands. Present influence. Seven of Wands. Negative. Five of Pentacles. Positive. Page of Swords. Okay. What you don't see. Nine of Cups. What to look for. Two of Cups. Unexpected, please. Page of Wands. It's got some dual energies here. You got Wands and then that Pentacles stuck right at the top. Okay. Challenge. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Future influence. King of Wands. Outcome. Four of Swords. Ace of Swords. Page of Cups. The World is at the bottom of the deck. There feels like there's a point here where you're at a point of some situation where you're reaching the top of the level. It's either level up time or something new time. And I feel like you understand that and that's kind of what's happening here. But then with the Knight of Pentacles in your current situation, whatever you're doing, whatever's happening is moving awful slow right now. And it's moving, but it's just slow. So when things move slow, sometimes it's really hard to, get excited about it. The Ace of Wands is the past influence. So there's been some kind of new opportunity that's come in the recent past. And it came in fast, but now it's moving slower. The reason, so that the issue here is it's making you second guess things because it came in so fast and all of a sudden it's on slow mode. Things are kind of creeping along here. I would say with the Seven of Wands being in your present influence is, you're almost like thinking it has something to do with you. This is influencing it. You feeling like you need to stand your ground or stick up for yourself or protect yourself. There's something here about where you feel like, oh, now I need to protect myself. What's that about? It's a confusing little feeling here. I'm not gonna lie. There is a confusion because of the speed with that Ace of Wands and then coming into, oh, this is moving really slow. Then you've got the Seven of Wands. So that's that. I got to put up a little bit of block here because I'm worried. The Five of Pentacles is in your negative. I feel like this is just something to watch for as far as if there's something here. Okay, if this is about somebody else in your life, like a relationship came in really quickly and now it's kind of settled or on a slow track where it wasn't before. There's something going on here with this Five of Pentacles where sometimes the negative position, this is something you can't control. So this could be that other person in a position where they are, they might be worried about things not working out. And the Five of Pentacles is that feeling of not having or losing or being in a bad place. And it could be that that's what's making it move slow now, because if this other party in the situation is like, oh God, this is what happened before, they'll need to take a new look at things, but that's why it's moving in that direction. I think the good part of this, with the Page of Swords being in your positive energy, you have the gumption to stick with what you're doing until you get it right anyway. So you're not letting go of this situation. It's just on a stall right now, right this minute, right this month. Um, and it feels uncomfortable, but you're not giving up anytime too soon. So that's the positive energy here. Oops. Did I? Oops. Hold on one second. I did drop a card. Hold on. Okay, so I did drop that card. I had my elbow on it, stuck to it. Okay, so I mean, I love that energy. What you don't see is the Nine of Cups. So if this is about someone else, like you're doing, there's something, if there's someone else involved in this situation, it's a relationship, or even if it's an opportunity or something, there is like these hidden desires here. So I feel like what you don't realize, because okay, so again, the going back to that feeling slow, you don't understand it, right? You feel like you need to stand up for yourself, but ultimately there's something that you're not seeing, and that they, this other party, this other situation, has dreams here, has desires to move forward. It's just, again, going back to that Five of Pentacles, they've probably been burned in the past. So they want to, they have the true desire to, but it's keep an eye on that being burned in the past piece, because they may not want to come clean completely with that yet, or maybe they have and you're not putting two and two together. Because what to look for is the Two of Cups, and that's where I'm kind of getting this feeling it's a relationship, because it's looking for the connection here. If this is a person and this is something that you're worried about, look into the connection. Look at the connection. What is the connection all about? And then it's about trusting that connection, because this is a good card. And I feel like the connection here is what's really important. And that's what's going to keep you moving forward. You have good cards moving forward. So there's definitely something here, that's good. The Page of Wands is in your unexpected. I do feel like this could be a message that comes in unexpectedly, but I feel like more so it's an opportunity, and all of a sudden things start moving fast again, because we do have the King of Wands in the future influence. However, it's going to go on stall again because you got the Four of Swords, but um, it could be kind of that, like up and down, because if someone's trying to get past something where they've been burned, they may be really excited about this, because again, Nine of Cups in their dreams, they're excited, but then they go back and kind of, oh, I don't want to get burned again. How do I do this differently? And then, so there's that energy that's going back and forth here. And the Page of Wands is part of that. And the Page of Wands can be about jumping into something without thinking too hard. Now, good and bad, right? Because sometimes if we're not thinking about it, we miss something that we need to look at. However, sometimes we need to do that because we're overthinking. So this is an unexpected energy. It's both positive and can be just, you need to watch for it too, because your challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. I think it's like reaching that true goal, reaching that next of the world here, the next goal. Like, is this, getting married? Is this a level up at work? Is this a, some kind of level up here where you can now move forward, is going to be the challenge. Because if this person has been burnt, it's going to take a hot second for them to, get over that. However, there is good energy. So we'll keep that up. We've got the King of Wands in your future influence here. So as April comes to a close, I feel like that passion it comes back around. I do feel like it does. Now, I feel like with that, the Four of Swords, though, is a good chance that the other party in this is doing the healing. So if this is not a relationship, if it's work or something like that, the stall is that it's going to get resolved, because the Four of Swords in this deck is about resolution. It's about literally putting an end to the healing. There are they in the the Vikings, when they would lose someone, when someone would die, or that they lost their wounded, or not wounded, they lost people, not wounded people, but dead people, sorry, um, in war or fights, they would put them on a boat, and the boat, they would let the boat flow off. It was their funeral. It was their, you know, letting the hurt go, letting the dead go. And that's what I feel like with this Four of Swords, is letting that situation. So I feel like if it's somebody, they're going to be able to process this from their past and move forward. I mean, I do. I feel like that's what that is, because I do feel like that's, then it leads to the Ace of Swords. So if they're able to put this behind them, I think that you'll learn a lot about it with the Ace of Swords. That's the clarity, that's the learning, that's the knowledge, that's the aha moment. And then that followed by the Page of Cups, which is, I feel like someone saying that, like, or something happening, if it's work, something happening where you learn, okay, this can work. It's like the Page of Cups is a message a lot of times. Pages are a lot of times messages. And the message is, I care. This is important to me. You're important to me, whether it's work or love. This is a really good place to put it. So in April, by the end of April, you work through things, but you're going to have some up and down energy. And it may not just be coming from them. It could be coming from you. There's something new here with that Ace of Wands. And it's like a little bit up and down. You've got to play it out a little bit. So there you have your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know. Take care. Have a beautiful day.